Hey, what's going on, everyone? Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Logic Man, thanks for the prime, dude. Much appreciated. New stream headlines are lit. Yep. Used to write element boards. Nice, man. Hope you got your sleep. Yeah. We've got family visiting from out of town, so my normal flow is a bit off. Hey, Coin, what's up? Quickly looking at the charts to see what's happening. Kind of looks like it's still breaking down a bit, but we'll see. Trading View copy my logo. Kind of looks like it a little bit, doesn't it? Let's see. I haven't really seen their new logo. Yeah, it's kind of weird. They're doing like a knockout text like I do. It's a little odd, for sure. That's a little coincidental. DCMA them. You want to get views, make a video on that. It just looks like T7. Their logo is actually terrible. I can't say I'm a fan of their new logo. I think it's horribly confusing. It looks to me like T period slash or 17. Like it looks like 17. Their new logo is actually horrible now that I look at it as somebody who does design work. This is kind of strange, isn't it? I'll bring it up on screen for everybody. Hold on. This is kind of a weird, guys. I don't know about this logo, how I'm feeling about this. Let's zoom in on this sucker. This is actually a terrible logo. Yeah, whoever designed this doesn't know what they're doing. We could dissect this, you know? We could meta house this as a designer and dissect it. Because there's a few problems with their logo. Dude, this is a wreck. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go and do some markup on this, I think. So first off, hold on. What do I want to do this? Paint? MS Paint? We'll do it in Photoshop. Hold on. The TVA. Uh-oh. Hold on. We're gonna get to the bottom of this real quick. Gotta go do display kappas. Okay. Let's talk about their logo. So, first problem with this logo is this. Let's just use the brush tool and rasterize this bad boy. Let's just go with like, sure, red. Red for failure, right? We good? Oh, wrong layer. Okay. First problem, number one, the spacing. So we're gonna do this so you guys can still see it. Let's just go like 40. The spacing between this A and D is not the same spacing between this right here. The spacing between this N and G is not the same spacing between this N and A. The spacing between this I and E is not the same as the spacing here. So like all the spacing is fucking cooked. Like look how close the corner of the R, like here, I'll make it small. Look how close these two are together. Versus how much distance is here. Like right here. The distance there, this is almost touching right there. This has distance. This has more distance. This has more distance. This has less distance. See that? This, way too close. Good distance, bad distance. Bad distance. Good distance. Acceptable distance. They should actually track this inside of here so that this here is actually tucked under the R. So at least the spacing should be double the size of this or equal size. Their spacing's fucked. So whoever did this doesn't know what they're doing with fonts. They're like cooked out of their mind. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, so let's do this. Let's fix it for them. Can somebody write up an invoice? Send this over. I'll fix this real quick, real fast. No, we need pen tool. We got to go high level design team squadron here. Hold on. Oh. This is like squadron mode. Easy. Now we make the selection. We do the easy fix on this. What about this? It's too early to do. Oh. See? Fixed. You just have to move it over a little bit. The difference? Doesn't look so stupid now. It still looks a little stupid actually. You have to like move it over a bit. Just like one. Subtle. Subtle, but no, very noticeable. Now at least you have equal distance. This is cooked right here. I don't know why the R and the A are so close to each other. This is fucked up, dude. Like, who designed this thing? This is like the basics of design. Where just letters shouldn't be touching, dude. They're neighbors, not lovers, dude. Like, what the fuck? What is this crap? You can just go like this and be like, okay, dude, go like this, go like this. Maybe just get like something like that. Go back up here. Yoink this sucker over here. Fix the next problem for them. Okay, let's fix the next issue we see on this guy, dude. Shit, what did I do? No. Back out. Brain doesn't work. Okay. Why are you not moving? Not you. Oh, because the layer's underneath. That's why. There we go. Kind of fixed? Question mark. Kind of fixed. Looks good to me. Just do some like really. Not even gonna use the healing brush. We're just gonna do this. Just right there. Just like I'll go a little darker, like this berry here. And then we're going to this. Okay, we're fixing. We're helping TradingView. I said get the invoices ready. Ah, that's why. But nothing's working. 40%. Oh, too much. Fix this bar up a little bit for them. Move this guy over more. It's pretty it's kind of down bad, but it's okay. Be this layer. There you go. You could just like do that. That's good. Good enough. Hold on. We gotta make it look good. If we're gonna invoice them for this, it's gotta. There we go. Good enough. We could like go blend it, but like, okay, it's a little far away, but it's better than how it was before. Like, just gotta fix the R, fix the A a little bit. The A actually needs to be over a bit more. Something like that. Just so it's not so alarmingly close. This shit is too close together. Like, this is weird. So the tracking is definitely off. Maybe like one more closer. There you go. Maybe that's better. It just tightens it up and makes it look cleaner. Instead of this weird spacing here. Like, that's super weird. This is super weird. Just have to hold like Alt key on your keyboard and press left and right a few times when you're making it. This one, it's okay. This I don't like. It's not bad. But anyways, like, who the fuck designed this, dude? Like, this is supposed to be like a company. Like, who are they hiring, man? Come for the TA, get free design tips. Okay. Seems really odd. And the logo seems really weird. It's like 1-7. It looks like the 17 trading view. I don't even know. Is this supposed to be a V? Like trading view? Like the dot is supposed to be part of the T and part of the V? That's super weird. Why not use a square? This seems a little weird, to be honest. Just use like a white square. Like that. Like, why not just use a square and then track this over a bit? Seems weird why they would use a circle here. Like, I get why they did it, but it's weird. Just track this over. Or do like a square with. So what's the concern that it's like, oh, it's too close? Yeah. Dude, can you like fucking not be stupid? I just have to take that away, but I'm too lazy right now. Then just do something like this. If you're so worried about it, and just like match the stroke of the thing here. I don't know, really weird logo, man. Really strange. I don't know what the F they're thinking on this logo. It's really weird. At least my logo makes sense. Like, mine was pretty straightforward. Let's dissect my logo. Fuck my logo. Actually, it took me a long time to come up with a concept of my logo. It wasn't so easy. Dude, where the hell do I have my logo? I like literally can't come up on my logo. This is so bad. Like I don't want to open the Photoshop. I just want to open like a PNG or something. It should be here. It's not here. Okay, here's a copy. Mine was simple. It's a T and an A together, and this is a level. So it's like, you know how you have like dotted levels? Or like when you enter a trade, it's like a dotted line where you enter the trade. Use technical analysis with levels, and the A is the trend to enter trades. Very straightforward, very clean, no confusion, makes sense. Oh, there's a T and there's an A. Technical analysis. So when you enter a trade on your screen, it shows like that dotted line where your price mark is. This is the trend that needs to break once you enter the trade. That's it. And then so this is where you enter your trade like so, okay? You use technical analysis to find your level. All right. Once the level gets hit, you're using this to break your trend. So you can go like this. And then once that happens, you have a check mark to achieve these. It's very straightforward. I don't know what TradingView is thinking with their logo, dude. Like, what the fuck? This is what a logo should be. It's like clear communication, clearly communicates what's supposed to be happening. There should be like no questions. And there should be like a deeper ethos in a meeting. People would see this and they'd be like, oh, cool, TA. But then if you like really study it, you'd be like, oh shit, that's where your price is. That's where your price is going, and you're using your technical analysis to hit that price and break through trend. So like if you analyze a logo, there should be like a deeper meaning, like the Nike logo, well, whatever, the swoop. This guy is the bottom of a running shoe. So it's like knockout, right? Like if you were to go and trace over this, you could like create a running shoe. That's like the mark of a running shoe hitting the ground or whatever it is. But anyways, it's like the silhouette of a running shoe. Not a lot of people know that. However, when you like deeper analyze it, there should be like a deeper meaning there. It's just like, oh, cool, clean logo, TA, readable. I can't even read TradingView's logo, dude. Like, what the fuck is this supposed to be? It looks like 17. Like, what else could this look like? What do you guys think? Like, what else could this possibly look like? 17. It can never be TA. It could be T knockout, which means this is knockout. That's why I said, like, oh, I can understand how they put a circle here, because it's like filling in the dots for T and the V, but it's really stretching it. Like, you really got to know design to be like, oh, I can clearly see what this means. 99% of people out there won't understand that. It's way too abstract. The designer is way too cooked. He's way too like green in the industry. Also, you need to do this. Even if you are going to use this circle, what the fuck? Dude, you need to do this. You need to at least dude, we're not. You need to just like do this. Move it over a bit. That one. You need to just like a little bit. It doesn't have to be drastic, but like not so close, dude. Like chill out, man. Like even like this would have been better. Like, dude, come on, man. Like just even just a little bit of spacing there would have like big payoff. Like just equal to this. Just equal to this. That's all I want. Just equal to that. Like even if it's like just equal to this, so at least it doesn't look so fried. I don't know who designed this logo, man. Dude, look how close this thing is. If it's supposed... Okay, here's another thing. Like, just brain moment for a second, okay? If it's supposed to be filling in the T and the V, which you can't say it's not because the T is knocked out and so is the V. So the dot is like assumption for both of them, like trading, view. Then it shouldn't have like a favoritism to one of the two sides. Unless you're saying, oh, it's a favoritism because view is a different word. But you're using knockout text to create unity. So like you have to have that spacing. Even just this like little fix is like so much better. This is confusing. It looks like a 7. This looks like one of those old school 7s. You know, like I bet you I have a font. Let's do something. I bet you have a font that's like this. Hold on. I think I know which font it would be too. It's like one of those old school fonts. Where like the 7 is the round ball and it's got like the little thin tail and it connects it. Here, let me show you guys. Maybe like Berlingo might have it. No, this would be like... God, I don't know if I'm gonna have this. Is like old school typewriter 7s, man. They use like a dot. I don't know if I'm gonna have a font for this actually. I'm trying to think. Maybe Just Loves wouldn't be it. No. Mage Hand, maybe? No. It's not old school enough. You need like a typewriter font. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like that old school 7. I haven't looked at chat since I started the stream. I'm too busy. Oh, we got important work to do here. Dude, where the fuck is this 7, man? And wingdings. Okay, let's get out of here. This is bad. Okay, let's go to the charts. This logo is bad though. I need to catch up and see what chat says. I need verdict on this. I read their explanation on the meaning behind the logo. So what is it, Yazi? The meaning behind it. How long do you keep your origin levels? So they're broken. We're gonna DCMA this logo. Just not even for my logo, but we're gonna act on the behalf of people's brains. A DCMA claim to protect people's brain cells from dying. I don't really think this is a good logo. So grateful your videos are free. I can just go back and click whenever I feel like you need more understanding. No charge. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Take along at 39.060? No. Old one was definitely better. Just the clouds with the links. I liked it better. Yeah, I think it's weird that they're doing this like knockout text trying to like, I don't understand. Like, is this supposed to be like a trend, like a reverse trend line or something? It looks like a weird W. It does. It looks like one of those W's that looks like this. It's like one of those W's that looks like this. Hold on. Oh, okay, fine. We'll just go red. It's like one of those W's that has like a tail on it, and then it goes like this. Like the Wonder Woman W. What it looks like. Doesn't it? It's like, isn't that like the Wonder Woman logo? Dude, Marvel's got to sue them. It's like they took the one, like, W. Now we have to like have a connector point. See, that's the connector point, and then you just go. So if you were actually to just trace the logo and then be like, oh, this is like a connector point. It's like the Wonder Woman logo, or what? I think that's Wonder Woman, right? Like Marvel. There's some kind of logo that's like this. I'm sure of it. There's some kind of like logo like this. Dude, that was some pretty sick tracking. Dude, look how clean this W is. That's freehand. That's why I'm so good at FPSs, dude. That's a sick track. Look at that, dude. How did this pass through their marketing team? I have no clue, man. This is really bad. 77 trading view. Yeah, it just to me just looks like 17. This looks like 17. It's just a really terrible logo. It's kind of a whoops like, but I mean, trading view is not exactly like it's an okay platform, but I don't think thinking is in their forefront of evolution. I can't unsee the 7. I know, dude. It's weird, man. It's like old modern 7 meets retro 7. I don't know how they like got away with this fucking spacing either. Like this is like junior level associate fucking spacing details. Like this is like pretty bad. Like this is what they did, dude. What is it? How did they do this? They've got trading view like this. They've got like this. Okay, this is their process. They're like, okay, turn it white. Now white's modern. Cool. Let's go for something thin. Yeah, okay, Kodak would be like a good thin font. Just let's do Open Sans thin news font. Okay, maybe more. Maybe like bold. Okay, bold. Done. That looks good, dude. Okay, good. And then they went here and they went like, oh, auto, optical, and that's it. They got their logo. They clicked the 2 auto buttons. Nothing wrong with optical font, like optical metrics or metrics, optical like not alignment. What the hell do they call it? Tracking. Nothing wrong with like optical tracking alignment. But then you go in here and you're like, oh, dude, we're designers. We could fix this. We could just like track this inward a bit. Okay, the spacing between the R and there looks good. Maybe tighten that one up. Oh, this one's way too wide. Like here, you do the take, right? Like you just do the take on this. Sure, that looks good. Not quite white, but it's chill enough. You're like this. You're like, oh, okay. This one is weird, so let's like you would measure the space between this one and you would double it. I was like, oh, look at the spacing between the N and the I. It's different than these. You can't have this one flown the fuck out here, this one thinned in here. Like it's fucking amateur, man. You have to be like, oh, okay. That looks about right. Okay, tighten the N in. Okay, that looks good. One's too close. Maybe that's a little weird. That. Oh, this is second word. It doesn't have to be quite a space. You don't want to go like fucking crazy, put a space bar there, but like just at least give it some kind of height. Like you don't want to like umbrellaing the G, dude. You want to just be like, okay, let's make sure it reads as 2 words, but has like good visual spacing. Maybe like the same spacing between the R and the T, something like this. That looks good. This is a little out. That's a little out. Tighten that up. And it's like, oh, maybe let's make this one a little out here. Like you just go and you track the words so that they're like good. And then you would go here and then you would actually make your own custom R. So what you would do then is, like, this is not the way you would do it. You take this into Illustrator and you would make vectors and EPSs or just make your own fonts. And but you know then you would do like this. Then you would go in here and you'd be like, okay, go to here. Just stay roughly here. That's bad. That's cooked. Oops. Oh my god, dude. Fingers. Go like this, maybe a bit. Take this one down, like here. Pull this out. Something like this. I don't know. You just do something like this and chop that off. Or you could just like, let's keep going with this. Let's just keep going with this. Okay, so this is like good, 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 good. Make a selection. Yoink that. Inverse that sucker. Oh. Just something to give it like breathability, right? Just like something. That's okay, but this is why you have to make your own font, because you actually have to make it like more rounded, like more like up like this. Right? You have to like connect the R like that. Or even you could even just do this. You know what you could do? You could even do like a bigger brain take. You could even just do this. Like look. Even just go like this and say like half of the metric. Oh shit. No. Deselect that. You can even just do like half of the metric like this and be like, oh, okay. Just take off like half of the tail. You could even just do something like simple like this and just be like, oh, okay. But this is why you'd make your own font, your own R, so that you could like do some custom work. This is kind of ugly, actually. Maybe like even just here, something subtle just to give it space, right? Just something subtle, just to give it space. Just like make the spacing here so that you could like just track it in. You know what I mean? Just track it in, dude. At least it's not like crushed at that point, right? You just track it in. And then you could like even do something fancy like lining up this with that. So then you just go like 1 over, right? 1 over. You have to make your own custom one because it's like it's in between pixels. Okay, so that's cool. Then you can just go like this and just deselect, make this guy small, just like. Just like something, right? Dude, like something. Just do something, man. Just do something. And then at least you could like tighten this up. Or you could give it more breathability, like. At least it's better than how they have it. It's still one word. It's not like you went here and smashed your spacebar like a ingrate. Like at least it's more readable. This one's a bit much. Like you don't just go and you don't just like that's like design no-nos, dude. You don't go here and you click like, oh, auto mode, full optical. Like, dude. Like this is nice. This is cleanly spaced. It's not bad. I would do something with this eye as well. You know, if they were smart, they would make like the eye angled and they would do some kind of like trend line. Something like this. Just to make like some kind of unison in this thing, like some kind of unison. Maybe like line up the bottom here with this kind of thing. Just play with it, you know what I mean? Just play with it, dude. Just play with it, dude. Just sometimes it just helps to play with yourself, man. Like they could have done something like this and it actually wouldn't have looked too bad. No, dude. Oh no. How did I just do? No. My fingers are terrible. This is why I don't play first person shooters. Like they could have just done something cool like this and made like some kind of like angle trend line. Like, oh dude, we got a trend line here. It's sick. Like, yeah, man, that's actually not bad. It's decent, dude. Look, it lines up there, and then you just go here and you just do this. It's just different takes. It's just like the different things you would do as a designer. You're just like, oh, what about this take? What about that take? Like just do something like this. At least it's like this sucks. Like you gotta okay, fine. Okay, stop. Chill out. Okay, fine. Just do like the easy way. Where's the eye? Shit, you have to convert this to a shape. That's fine. So you could just do like this. Just do like this. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Just go like yoink. Maybe out here. Like here. Just like, okay, dude. Oh, this streams always just goes to shit, man. Fuck, this is so bad. There's another like this. Like, okay, dude, yeah, like seriously. So anal when it comes to these things, dude. Okay, blended now. Yeah, better blend. They could, and then they could have just been like, oh, cool. It just cleans it up in some kind of way, and just do like some kind of like trend line here. Like it's a diagonal line. It could be a trend, dude. Like opportunity for design, man. This would even be better, wouldn't it? It's weird. I don't really know how this makes sense. You have to make this make sense, but at least it cleans up the tracking. Compared to like this, look. At least it's like got design in it. At least it's like, okay. Auto. Optical. Engaged. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, just do something, dude. What is this logo? Fucking hurts me on the inside. No, instead we get fucking this, dude. I don't know, dude. I'm pretty disappointed with TradingView here. That's like pretty amateur stuff they're doing. $5 logo on freelance website, shameful. I don't actually mind this TradingView logo. I wonder if I could go into like inspect mode and replace it for them on mine, save it, and then create like a script that parses my TradingView logo onto their site. I don't know if I could stream that. I would probably get DCMA'd on that one. Like but then I could at least put a proper logo in here and I wouldn't be so pissed off, dude. I was like, it's pretty, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm for this PA stay for the PS stats, yeah. Letter spacing as a science. You know, it's, I don't know, kind of weird. What's your guys' take? What's your guys' take? You guys press 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. Let's see. I swear to God, if you guys spam 1, you're all banned. Oh, my brain hurts. I don't want to be doing this crap. What? Dude? Please? You guys spam 1, 2, 3 in the chat. Which one? Like the little stick man body in the KFC logo, yeah. Did I miss anything? You missed a lot, dude. Most important part of the stream. You can be a trader, gamer, architect, doctor, editor, so much more. Nice take, dude. Hey, Momplay, what's up? Mic's pretty low. I think it's not low. I'm just talking low. I'm really tired right now. We got family visiting and definitely throwing my schedule off. The volume is low. Yeah, I was probably slouched over. I don't get the dot me either. I don't think anybody is thinking that much into it. I think they are, dude. Logo is like huge. When people look at a logo and it confuses them, it's subconscious. You gotta realize in design, and especially web design and media design, 2 seconds is all it takes to destroy an image. So when you're on a website, 2 seconds is all it takes. So if you're on a website, people's brains, they scan for the recognizable icons, and like the little WebP icon up there is something that people's subconscious mind always goes to, because it's a way that they can, it's the quickest way. That little picture is quicker than reading. So there's like a science even behind these little like pictures or whatever. It's quicker than reading, so the brain will automatically go there, subconsciously take the path of least resistance and be like, oh, this is Apple's website. I recognize that WebP thumbnail or logo. They don't have to read that way. It's the brain's way of filtering. So you might not realize it, but those little things make like massive impacts. Subtle psychological judgments. Yeah, absolutely. This is actually a very good question. What question? Oh, the origin question. I use my logo across all platforms, just not on like IG and stuff. I think it's just better to have like a picture of your face on those ones, so they know who they're actually looking at. The dots, T-Mobile. The top of the T is take profits. But that's supposed to be like before a dump. I don't get that. That represents the MACD users. Sun rising between two cliffs. Yeah, it kind of does actually. Actually, kind of right. Orange in a shopping cart. Oh, it does look like an orange in a shopping cart. It does look like a shopping cart, dude. What the fuck? This is shopping cart meta. They made the perfect Grocery store logo, dude. They just have to make a barcode. It's like digital shopping. Fractal has the big take, dude. That's so true, man. Probably someone from Fiverr. Yeah, I would agree. Hertz, man. Thanks for the sub, dude. Melodic Hertz. Logic, dude. Guys, thanks for the subs, man. Shout out from Sydney, Australia. Thanks, Con. Appreciate your free courses. Congrats. You've reached us here in Australia. Nice, dude. Right on, man. This is their explanation. The right angle makes a frame. The chart by which we all use. The dot represents the eye. And the act of watching what's happening in the markets. Finally, the upward slash represents everything a trader could want to see. Profit. What? There is no way that works, dude. What the? That can't be right, Yazi. You just made that shit up, dude. You gotta have just typed that. There's no way they put that on paper and they're like, yeah. Dude, there's no way, man. I can't believe that, dude. There's somebody like... on your mic. It's not that low. What? Yeah, audio's the same. Monplay. I think this is just like the... I like my trading view logo. It's just like the slanted eye. Nope, still super low. I think it's just you, Monplay. Because I'm looking at my levels right now and they're like breaching into red. So just so you know, when I look at my levels, here, I'll put this on. So you see when I'm talking, how it's going red? That means the audio is about to clip because it's too loud. So when I'm talking like this, it should be like you're okay going into red, but you run the risk of clipping and bypassing filters and gates. So you want to be like right in here is like ideal volume. Like even if I'm talking over here, it's still pretty good. Even if I'm talking, like I could see this being pretty quiet, but I'm talking pretty quiet, and this is still like acceptable volume. Here, I'll do that. I don't think it's me, yo. I don't think it's me, yo. A font style that looks like candles. Yeah, that would have worked. The logo doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know what their logo is, dude. This is like a really fucked up logo. Everybody's saying one. You guys are such trolls, dude. Fucking trolls, dude. 3, 4. Oh god, you guys are out. You think the eyes should be candles? I don't know if a lot of people would understand that. 2, but more modified. Yeah, I like 2. Like it's just a simple take. It's just like, how do you cure the spacing on the V? Because the thing I like about number 2 is it keeps trading view one word. Like it keeps like the thing here. Okay, so it's like this. It keeps this one word without pressing the space bar to get this massive like void in your thing, and it makes it so that it's clear that this is 2 different words, right? So the cleanliness of number 2 here is really good. It just obviously it's a very simple, quick, like 2-second take. Like, oh, just slant the eye to fix the weird spacing issue, because at least that makes it. Because like if you compare number 3, right? Like, look, it has like this big, huge triangle here, and it has this big, huge triangle here. It makes it feel weird. This clearly makes it look like there's one triangle. It's like a clear visual break to show you that this is 2 words, but it's still being together as one word without having to hit the space bar. It's just like a slight bit of tracking, right? Like it's just like a slight bit. So it's still one word, but you can clearly tell it's 2. But on number 3, it's kind of confusing because there's these 2 big visual triangles right by trading view. Like this legibly looks like 2 words, trading view, without a space. Like this is clever because it legibly looks like 2 words without a space. The other one, it looks like one complete word with a lot of awkward spacing. You could even tighten this one up. Like you could even tighten this up closer and it would be still half decent. And you could still see like, oh, this is clearly 2 words, and you could even tighten it up more and make it even cleaner. So I like number 2 because it gives you like a clear area where it's like, oh, this is 2 words. Cool, but they found a way to make it 1 word. So it reads as trading space view without the space, which is, I don't like that about number 3. But number 3 is still better than number 1 because number 1 is cooked out of its fucking mind. So, I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter because their logo sucks. Music is loud compared to mic. I'll turn it down more. I agree, it does look loud. Yeah, Chronovis has been going on for a bit now. WD, yeah, WD was a mod for a while. When I got really sick, he stepped up to the plate and really helped me out. WD is a god, dude. He's not only a god trader, but he's a god tier community member. Break even at plus 20% a day. That's crazy, Mist Oak. That's awesome. Break can affect Photoshop course. Okay, let's get to charts. We've done enough trading view photoshopping. Let's not save this debacle of a... I just don't really understand what's going on with that chart, with that logo, man. It's pretty weird. It's just like really weird. It's like they're trying to blend into some weird design fusion. I don't know. Strange, that's for sure. We're gonna listen to something a lot more chill today. No synth today. I want to chill out today. I want to just have a nice clean vibe. Forex first? Nah, commodities first. Gonna get through this stuff so we can just focus on BTC. Oil legacy continues. Let's hope so. DXY is like going pretty crazy here. If it can break its move, it'll be really nice if it can. So it's setting up a weekly break. That's what it's doing. $720p? Should be defaulted to 1080, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's different for everybody who connects, whatever their bandwidth can handle. Actually, no, I don't think that's true. I don't think it's based on what their bandwidth can handle. Yeah, Nabriva looks like it's breaking out. I can't believe we nailed this 106 so insanely accurately. This is literally a one shot. If Nabriva pumps, this is literally a one shot. One of them has a Waldo locator. Dude, that's a good thing, man. That's a really good thing. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with that take. I love that take, man. I also love that we nailed this so impeccably, dude. This is as good as our oil chart. I can't believe 106 is actually going to execute this. Sometimes I feel like I put these targets out and there's like some big mega whale watching me. I'm just taking them to prop up my targets to make me look good, or using my work. Because like this is just kind of like crazy with some of these fallouts, dude. Like Nabriva, like we had this. This is from like what, March, I believe this one was. Beginning of March or end of February. This was in and around here when it was $3. It went 1 cent to target. So if you put 106, you literally would have been the last order on the book to get filled. Because 105s don't get filled. So if this pumps, dude, I don't know. That's pretty spooky. But I mean, it's the level is there. So it's I get, you know. Maybe they're just playing the same level, I suppose. But that's like spooky how accurate that Nebriva is. Same with the oil. That's like spookily accurate. The oil is not as crazy, but Nebriva is, that one is nuts. Patriot 1. Patriot 1 looks like it's gonna break. I don't know if it's gonna hold. NKLA rate down to target. Oh man, it's so tempting to get into NKLA again. I don't think you get into NKLA here. I think NKLA is a longer term failure. I think we took our 50% and I think we just don't even touch NKLA again. I don't know. It kind of looks like failure, to be honest. It actually looks, yeah, this is not you don't take this trade on NKLA. I don't think so. It looks very risky. Renova still dead. Renova is like gone, dude. If you went into Renova, it's gone. Financial Times wants to destroy Binance. Even the Daily Mail spread less misinformation than FT. What's FT? Financial Times? I wouldn't a lot of those articles I see them and I think they're like crazy, dude. SNDL, let's check it out. Sundial grows. I've looked at this before. I've looked at Sundial before. You need to go to a higher time from here, the weekly. This needs a really long time. On this particular trade, you need to break this. It needs a long time. On this specific trade, this is not useful. You need to break this because this actually represents the range. Everything else is not useful. Like you can't do like this or anything like that. Not useful. You need to break this in order to have breakouts. So this could be, you know, long-term accumulation. This is something you buy and hold maybe. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's laddering off of a move. It could be, for sure. It looks not bad. It looks like a decent spot to enter. Kind of like S4, right? It's already moved up so much. Like you're just buying at such a premium now that if it breaks down to retest, I don't think this is worth it. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Holding on to the monthly. It's not bad. 23andMe. Go back to the daily on these. Clove, hey? I don't know about Clove. I think Clove is okay, but you definitely have to come back down and test something a lot lower on Clove. 23andMe as well. I haven't said anything about BTC yet. Wish? I'll take a look at Wish. I'm gonna just take a look at what people are saying in here. BYND. Oh, Beyond Meat. What do you guys actually think of Beyond Meat as a product? I think it's okay. It looks like you're coming back down to test, like $93. Beyond Meat as a product is okay. I really liked it when I first tried it, but if you buy it for a few months, you really get sick of it. I don't know. I can't say I'm a big fan of Beyond Meat. And Wish. Like Wish is holding your monthly, right? Or weekly? Wish is holding a weekly. I would leave this. This is way too new of a stock. I would leave this. It looks like it can dump a lot more. Wish. $3 Clove. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. We're going to move this up a little bit. Here. S4 is trying to break. Decent. Do you think Wildcard could have a pretty crazy move? Wildcard has been in just this like Absolutely insane accumulation, but it's still failing. That's the problem. Like wildcard needs to come down to like 3.30 cents. But like I don't know, wildcard looks like it's failing, to be honest. This is crazy accumulation though that is going into. This is really, really crazy accumulation. But I don't know, it needs another like 2 months maybe. I've got my eye on wildcard. Voyager's another one I have my eye on. I don't know if this $3 is gonna hold. Sand is another one. Sand looks good, but not great. Like Sand looks decent. PRGO, sure man. We're off. We're not looking at that one. Watching Bitcoin right now. Dude, Binance is so messed up lately. Like I can't even use Binance. I don't even know what this is. Oh, daily. Dude, that won't work here. I'm just watching Bitcoin right now because it looks like there might be a trade happening. Okay, I'm going back to stocks. Not in a trade. I missed it by a few dollars. Missed it by like $10. It's okay. I won't take the next piece of this trade now either. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Let's keep moving on. But there's going to be a trade happening possibly on stream on Binance. We'll see. Okay, hold on. Dude, my Binance is fried. There we go. Fixed, but everything is broken on it. Hold on. I'm trying to fix my Binance. Trying to fix my Binance so I can possibly get into a trade here. God, Binance is so inefficient, man. Seriously. I'm gonna go to Binance. Not Binance. I'm gonna go to this real quick. I had to reset my entire Binance, but it's back up and running. So we're good. Looking to see where this trade exists right now. So when you go default Binance, there's a big button that says buy market, sell on market. Dude, that's so like crazy. So 37,050 maybe. Okay, we're good. This is the chart I left you guys with. Oh no, dude. Oh no. So the first trade, and this is about to exist right now. Like this is like kind of like the first trade right here, but I don't think it's really gonna hold. So we're gonna move on. Finish our list. I know we're somewhere in the yellows, and that's fine. That's good for now. Yeah, so this would have been first trade just executed right now. Like that's when I said a few minutes ago, like, oh, $10 below was where my level was. It would have just got hit if I would have left that on screen. 45. I was like 30 something, 31 I think it was. So okay, yeah, might be the right trade, but that's not worth it. What was that ride that we're looking at? Yeah, ride is still going towards target. That's good. Ride's target is lowering, by the way. Damn, I think my first trade would have been correct here. AMC still dumping. Yeah, GME is getting crushed. I mean, not a surprise. Damn. So that actually was the right target that I had. It looks like it's going to boost up now. We had, it was like 10 and change, lower than this. So it was like 30 something. Actually, it was a little more than $10. It was like 31 is where my trade was. My trade was roughly here. Damn. Looks like we did miss the trade. Already up a full percent. Damn. Almost going there. Well, that's too bad. That's too bad that that actually executed. But maybe not. Maybe it'll just keep pulling down. Epic redesign of TradingView's logo. Yeah. The signs of yours. Thanks, man. So the thing about the like Beyond Meat and these synthetic meats is there's gonna come a point where it's more affordable than regular ground beef, and then as human beings we have an obligation to not have such a big impact on the world. So not there yet. Flavor's not there yet. Neither is the actual product. Price is product flavor. But it's definitely getting better for sure. Like I still use Beyond Meat in some things. And then just like as human beings, we're gonna have a moral obligation when the price comes down. It's like, well, why would you buy meat? Oh, because I prefer the taste. Yeah, but that's if the price of Beyond Meat and the actual product itself can be competitive price wise. Like you kind of have a moral obligation to do that, right? So not there yet, but one day. Yeah, it's really disappointing that Binance limited all their contract trading, like ETFs. It's really crazy how it's like you can only trade such a small amount of money in them now. It's so stupid. Had an order at 9:30. Yeah, I had 9:31. I took it off the books because I was two reasons. One, I didn't like how this wick was tested, and two, I was dicking around with TradingView, and I couldn't really do too much of analysis on it. But I just took it off because I'd rather miss a trade than lose money because I don't have time. You know what I mean? But my trade, like I said, when this hit, I said, well, I'm going to remove it because it's $10 lower. There's a level there that's pretty important. Desktop app works for you guys as a streamer. Streamlabs won't see it because they've programmed it like garbage. So it works great, the app, but for streaming, I can't use it unless I do like a desktop share, and I don't like to do desktop share, but I might. Being vegan is exhausting. Yeah. What happened to pins? What the hell is pins? Pinterest? IG came out? Like, Pinterest is dead news? Was it like over the weekend or something? I'm not sure, man. I'm sure I'm surprised Pinterest hasn't gone bankrupt. Like, we use Pinterest. Sounds like Twitter is like boomer tech too, I think. Like, I was talking to my family about this last night. Like, do people even use Twitter? Like, is it even useful? It's kind of like boomer tech, right? I still use Twitter, but in the IG and TikTok world is kind of boomer tech. If only more people thought like you. Yeah, well, it is what it is, man. We're trading, yeah. What can you do? How did you know that one was going to pump? I'm pretty good at what I do, Guabe. So I've heard about these vegan burgers from McDonald's. I've heard they're insanely good. I haven't tried one, but I've heard from different people like they're insanely good. Tell me the wrong version of the burger. Oh, never mind. You took off your 930 trade when we... Yeah, so I didn't like the way it was trying to test and hold, and there's a way you can see it holding, but I just didn't have time to check the other time frames to see if it's actually holding or not. So there is a big thing happening in Korea right now where the Korean government is going and shutting down 11 exchanges. They haven't said which, I don't think so. I could be wrong, but they haven't said which exchanges, but there's like an operation that just started yesterday where the Korean government is going to shut down 11 exchanges. So that's interesting. Immediately what came to mind is Binance, not to be shut down, but Binance for a different reason. Immediately I thought, oh, this is like probably what Binance is dealing with right now, like heavy regulatory, right? There's a 1% trade missed here right to this range. So definitely a 1% trade missed here that we could have just gone into. I've heard that McDonald's vegan burger is insanely good, but then they lost like a bunch of stock because they called it the McPlant or some shit like that. Like something like really odd with a name. McPlant, I think it was called. Sort of like a McPlant. I'm not eating something called a McPlant. I don't care how good it tastes. It's called the McPlant. I'm not eating that, dude. There's no way. Yeah. Yeah, they called the vegan burger the McPlant. Tips on overcoming hesitation, experience. The McWeed. So I was trying to explain to my family the benefits of ayahuasca. I was trying to explain to them because I have family coming over right now, or they're here. Anyways, they're staying with us, like in-laws from out of town, and they didn't understand ayahuasca. They just thought it was like, oh, it's might as well take cocaine, but it's you know, I was trying to explain it to them. So I told them, think about this: people who take ayahuasca are doing it because there's neurological benefits. So when you think of ayahuasca and the neurological benefits, you think of it like a really like 100-year-old factory, like 1,000 light bulbs all throughout the building. Like those light bulbs are burning out over time, right? So you have to think of the brain like this, like a factory with a bunch of burned out light bulbs. And taking ayahuasca for your mind is kind of like replacing light bulbs in a factory. It's just helping reconnect those neural pathways, right? Now, I don't know if this is true. This is what I've read, and this is what I've seen on like Joe Rogan's podcast. This is what I've seen across different things. So I'm just kind of repeating what I've heard now. So I don't know if this is true or false or right or wrong, but that's the way I understood it. That's the way I understood reading about it and listening to other people talk about it. Again, I am not knowledgeable on ayahuasca, but from what I've heard, that's kind of like a good analogy or good metaphor to explain to somebody who's never heard of it. If what they say is true. So that's the big question, right? Like if what they say is true. Good documentary on it. I'm going to check it out. So this sounds like that would be the right analogy to give them then, right? You guys are saying that it aligns your brain. You're seeing new perspectives. Like a Christmas tree. It glows once again. Been there, done it, asked away. I think it's an interesting thing to talk about. I think just from what I've heard about it, I think it's very interesting to think of reconnecting your neural pathways. Like, I think that's a pretty cool thing to think about. Helps you stop having low angle takes. Yazzie, this is the best comment I've seen all day, man. Oh, dude. I'm just gonna tell them that. I'll be like, dude, it helps you stop having low angle takes. Just shut up and take it. Perfect, dude. Perfect. I thought my factory analogy was a good one. I'm like, oh, dude, that's kind of smart. It's a good take. It's like, oh, that's high angle. It's like a factory with burned out light bulbs. And just tell them, you just don't have low angles anymore. You just get rid of all the low angle takes in your mind. Iboga is much more powerful. I know nothing about this stuff other than what I've read, so it's just like educational for me. I don't know anything about any of this stuff. I don't know. It seems what everybody's saying, a pretty positive experience with ayahuasca. So I've heard of DMN. I've heard of this DMN. I'll put it on my list to look at, but I've heard of this before. Like the negative effects of it. Yeah, I've heard of this. Never thought I'd talk about this in day trading Twitch on community. I mean, as day traders, you should always be looking for ways to strengthen your mind. I think one of the coolest things about day trading is that we go on a path of betterment. So like when you're thinking of day trading, and you're thinking of, you know, you need a clean mind, you need a clean diet, you start picking apart the other parts of your life, and you start really focusing on enhancing every angle of your life, every aspect. You really start focusing on the things you ingest in your body. So liquids, foods, substances, you know, workout drinks, vitamins, coffee, tea, like what's healthy for you, what's not, what gives you good, positive, long-lasting energy. Because I think as a day trader, when you start drinking coffee all the time, like I used to be bad for that, and like so everybody thinks I'm this crazy coffee drinker, and I do get into modes where I go like crazy coffee caffeine mode, but I don't. I also see people who have 6 cups of coffee in 2 hours, and they're like, oh, I guess I should stop having coffee. And then an hour later, they'll be like, yo, can you make me a coffee? Like so that's like the extreme, right? Like you go so far down that coffee. Like max I'll have is like 3 coffees a day, and 3 to me is a lot. I'm like, holy dude, I'm like a caffeine overload, man. Like I'm crazy. So, you know, the thing about coffee is it's like you think about these substances you put in your body. And as day traders, we're always trying to build these other angles. You know, a field like construction where you're upgrading your tools and you work, and it's like, oh, well, I've got the DeWalt drill. I need this one because it's got impact RPMs up the wazoo, right? So you upgrade your tools as like a carpenter or as a house builder, or as a mechanic. You get better lifts, you get a cleaner shop, you get glass walls. Like you just, you know, for day trading, like our tools to upgrade is like ourself, which is like one of the best things about day trading, because it is such a simple science in a way that the better you can craft your mind, the better trader you're going to be. So you're constantly thinking about this as a day trader. You're constantly thinking about, okay, how can I be better? What could I do to my diet? What could I do to my physical health, my actual body, that allows me to feel better so my mind can activate stronger? What can I do to my mind to help increase the ways in which I can see these charts? What can I do to my emotional states? How can balance help there? So it's like, it's really cool because as a day trader, you have this unique secondary benefit. Like, the byproduct of day trading is increasing yourself as a human being, because that's your tool in day trading, is your mind. And then your physique, your body, everything you do becomes kind of this path of betterment, but it's like upgrading your tools, right? So as one of the coolest things about day trading, one of my favorite parts about it. So always getting deeper into these other realms of, well, what could you do to actually increase your tool set, right? It's like a really interesting thought. Yeah, I'm looking to get into a trade. When it comes, if it executes, I'm bringing it up on screen. Coffee is definitely not a source of long-term clean energy. I couldn't agree more. Coffee is very much a crutch, but I love my coffee, so I just try over time to have, the gear is towards 1 cup of coffee a day. I'm down to 2, one in the morning, one late afternoon. But the goal is, long-term clean energy. Rebuilding your mind, having clean energy. There's a good podcast about sleep science. What's it called? Yazzie, I'll check it out. I love looking at stuff like this. Brings our brain to a primitive state. Yeah. The empty to the brim. Start charting. That's a living. Yeah. I would agree that caffeine also has benefits and it's balanced. I think 1 cup of coffee a day is the ultimate goal. 1 cup of coffee in the morning. How are the pre-workouts for trading? Terrible, dude. I don't use pre-workouts for trading. I'd be out of my mind, dude. I'd be like, okay, this looks like a good trade every single candle. Start the day off in a red trade. What do you just move on? You don't look at the day to day like a red trade. I just move on. Obviously, there's nothing you can do. You can't let it debilitate you. Matthew Walker, sleep scientist. Here's a title, Dr. Matthew Walker. Okay, dude, I'm gonna check this out. So I have looked at some stuff about 1 day ago uploaded. So this is probably just a re-upload, right? Yeah. So I have already looked at a lot of benefits of sleep cycles and different things like that. So it's not a brand new thought to me. It's just always great to further increase your knowledge. cold showers and sauna. So I have hot tub and pool. That's my version. I go in my hot tub, then I go in my pool. Turn the heater off of my pool because my pool is a heated pool. Make it ice cold, and then go hot tub into pool and back and forth. The most powerful word in trading is next. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you start a day red, like, you really should have kind of a structure to your day where you're every day or day in, day out looking at where your profits can be and how much you can make a day, and then rinse repeat the next day. So there's, you know, power in that, but then also you can't debilitate yourself on one red trade. So you kind of have to, in a way, look next, like, oh, just forget it. But at the same time, keep in line with your goals on the day. You know, long term, I'm not sure about that. I have no idea. So there's a few levels on Bitcoin. 516 and 3736. There's a few levels on Bitcoin we're looking at. There are definitely a few levels. Excuse me. We're going to see if Bitcoin goes through another dump here. Looks like it's trying to stabilize on the short. Already 8:55. Dude, we've been here for 2 hours already. We're on stocks. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Bitcoin will try to break its move here. We're going to see. Nabriva, is it doing something? Yeah, it's moving up. Yeah. Breaking trend. Possible that it could be going for a move. I hope so. I did take a trade on Nabriva, so I hope so. ONTX looks like the next big one. There's some other ones like Patriot 1, NKLA. I think NKLA goes for a bit of a dump here down to 10. I don't think I'll take NKLA. I think it's decent. I'm definitely looking to get into ONTX though. I think ONTX looks really good. Same with Patriot 1. I think Patriot 1 can be pretty crazy, but Patriot 1's got to break first. It's really holding its move. Nabriva looks nice. I'm in Nabriva, so I'm, you know, so it's like 10% so far. It's nothing crazy, nothing worth reporting about, but yeah, we'll definitely be keeping an eye on it for sure. Okay, so my Binance just resets itself completely, right? So first thing I do, take that positions it's called, whatever this, positions, order trade, open orders, trade history, transactions, whatever that window is, ultra small. I only need to see like 1 or 2 trades there. Then I expand my order book max. I max out my order book. I can show you guys what I do for my Binance. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure I don't have anything on here. This is what I do with my Binance. First, oh, you can't do it unless you're logged in? Yeah, you can. What is this crap, dude? First thing I do, this, super small. Take this guy, put him on the bottom. This one, I sometimes just get rid of trades, but it's fine to keep it up. I do this, and then this. This is my like trading view, how it goes. I even take this off a lot of times, just like this, because it's not really important. I'd rather see the books. But the books aren't important either. You could actually even just get rid of this completely and just go like this. You really don't need to see it. The only thing I use the books for is that market order button, because sometimes I have to market close, so I need to see like, oh, you know, so you can actually get this back. God, where do you do it? Display open orders, not that one. How do you do this one? Not an indicator. It's like one of these. Class price, index price, market price. No, that's that. It doesn't matter because you know what? I'm not using this anyway. But that's what it looks like. I keep order books there. That's how I do my Binance. Very clean, very simple. No indicators, nothing. Just all charts so I can pop back and forth between what I need to do. Like just so I can go here, have everything up. Is it here maybe? No. I know there's a setting for it. I've seen it a million times. I just can't remember where it is. Obviously, you go like this, change cross, do all that crap. You can use the advanced take profit stop loss if you want. But when you're here, you can go trailing stop. You can do this if you want. I don't do that, but you can if you want. I manually manage my trades. But you can do that. But that's how I set up my Binance. It's just very clean, very simple, very easy. Why is there gaps in the markets? Outside of trading hours action. You're about to become a millionaire in one again? What is that, like another 50K for you, dude? There's no better feeling when you go from being a shitcoin millionaire to a regular schmo. So how much do you make on this one, Liquid? I gotta post about this again, dude. My trading view is working on my other screen. I don't care if it works on my Binance. I've got it on my other browser. I'm working with it there. Andre Huberman? Yeah, Andrew Huberman? Yeah, dude, I'll definitely take a look. Got Matthew Walker on my list. Andrew Huberman. Huberman Lab. Change your brain. I'll check this out. For sure. Andrew Huberman is great. Yeah, I've seen these thumbnails. I've seen his stuff come up on YouTube. I just haven't looked at it. Okay, while we wait for a Bitcoin trade to execute, we'll play some Hearthstone. If you guys missed it, I put my targets up on the screen, what I'm looking at. Obviously, this first trade is already missed, but I don't know if I would be comfortable here. I'm kind of looking for more of a long position up to a higher target. Phasmophobia? Let's check it out. What is it? Is it like, oh, it's a scary game? I've seen this game. Psychological horror? What is this? How come I don't have all 4 heroes now? Oh, that'll be the end of Hearthstone for me. I won't play this if I don't have all 4 heroes, and I refuse to pay for anything on Hearthstone. Okay, time for a new game after this. Hearthstone dead. I refuse to pay for like any Hearthstone. I always just use gold, but I don't play enough Hearthstone anymore to even have the 2,000 gold that you need. That's trash, dude. Yeah, I wouldn't pay for Hearthstone like expansions. I guess this guy, right? Hey Chad, how's it going, man? What time frames when marking trends? It's always different. It depends on the trend. I'm still playing RDR too. Expansion for this Phantom game you guys are talking about? Phasma? So hopefully Bitcoin goes for a pullback here. And we see some failure. I kind of almost want to freeze for this. The Demons is good. Beasts on 3 is good. So possibility to just straight level here unless we get like really good rolls. We might just go right to 3. No mechs or Murlocs, so obviously, you know, Amalgadon is severely disadvantaged this game, but it's still good. Like it's still a multi-archetype card. So this is good. Yo, this and this, right? Pack Leader Menagerie. Yeah, it's actually pretty decent. I would have leveled if that cup wasn't there. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to go like this, right? Yeah, it's decent. Good stats, good scaler. Hopefully Bitcoin goes for a pullback here. We are looking for a bit lower. Nope, not in a trade right now. Oh, terrible hit. We tied. Lost all 3 rolls in time. Okay. You don't take damage, it doesn't matter. This is good. Cup and gold like this is really good. Actually, this is a scaler as well. You go like this, right? Like these two. Because this can scale you all game. Yeah, it's pretty decent start actually. Here is pretty good start. This is a really good start. Hoping for Bitcoin to go to a pullback. I'm looking at 37.5 next. That'll be my next trade, 37.5. Hopefully Bitcoin has a little bit of a pullback here. Just looking for a Bitcoin pullback. That's really it. That's a good snipe. Oof, that hurts. Oh, that's bad. Come on, dude. I suppose as long as they're not taking damage, but that's tough because you want the pack leader, but you also, I think you just take the mug here. Pack leader is pretty good though. I think you just take the mug. Instant stats right now, scaling this. There's a lot of 3-drops we'll be looking for here. Quillbore is a good 3-drop, like the Quillbore that scales you all game's a good 3-drop. Elementals are good. Like the Divine Shield Elemental's good. Demon's not so good here on 3. Beast good, Dragon's good. Divine Shield Dragon, the neutral card that's a taunt for any beast is good here. Obviously any rat packs are good here with this. Just all around 3 and 4 is like a great tier for me right now. Amalgadon can never get Divine Shield taunt, which is fine. You just have to play Menagerie here. Get to 5 as soon as you can. And Bitcoin's looking to go through a pullback, maybe 37.5. Sure, yeah. I'll post it in Discord, absolutely. I'm not sure if I win this. I actually don't know. This can't hit one of these. Nah, I don't win this. Do I ever even tie? No, right? This guy on like tier 3. He's on tier 3 and he's got this like this, dude. What the hell? Oh man, this guy's jacked. So this is good. That's useless. Eat this. This is good. Those are both good. You always take both of these. Play this. You sell cup, buy. What do you sell here? I don't think it's ever right to sell the pack leader. Is it? Is it ever right to sell pack leader here? Is dragon better than pack leader? Yes. Is party elemental better than pack leader? Kind of. The good thing you just sell pack leader, right? You always take this. Always. Yeah, this has to be correct. We're both going to be 6-6. It's fine. Like that. Discord is always worth it, dude. The Discord is insane. But that's such a good hit on this. It doesn't buff his whole board now. Oh, that's such a bad hit unless it goes here. Because it doesn't matter where it goes. It does actually. Okay, that's a lot of stats. I think you just buy this. Try to triple it, right? This can be really strong if scaled properly. This is like a really good banner board, is really good here. The triple banner board. Really good. Yeah, Bitcoin, like I said earlier, Bitcoin was like a 1% trade there. That's it. Like if you're looking at Bitcoin here, like from range to range is kind of where this trade exists until further notice. So patching this to this, it was like bottom to the top. It's like a 1% trade. That's what you're in here for. That's why I'm not so like, oh, let's get re-entry. Like this is kind of where the range exists. And then you need to just go lower in the move. So it'll be like buy, hedge, wait, or just wait for the next trade, which I'm waiting just for 37.5. Discord Advanced gives you access to well, the advanced patron tier gives you access to Discord, which is like crazy good. The Discord tier is amazing. I don't know if there's really much else to say about it. Like it's really good. I don't know if you have specific questions. I'm sure there's like tons of guys in here who will answer them for sure. Oh, that's a bad hit because now he can 50-50 a tie. Oh, and he does too, dude. I've been getting rolled on these because these RNG, dude. I'm low rolling like crazy. So you level and take this, or is it not worth it? Are you better off rolling twice? We're against Reno, who power leveled, and we'll be looking for his first scaler, so he'll be pretty weak. I think you can just... I don't know if you ever swap here. I guess you do. I guess you take this out, right? Like, Party Elemental's the weakest card here. I guess you just level and take the Savannah. You keep the Dragon. The Dragon is 3-2 damage. Like, it can pop Divine Shields. Yeah, it's fine. This is the right play. It just makes me stronger so I can find a build on 5. Because being on 4 doesn't give me a lot to work with. I've already kind of got some cards that can scale into 5 and 6 really well. Especially with the Amalgadon and this guy, they'll just continuously scale. Now I gotta look to like advance my scaling. So there's no Divine Shields and no Poison in this game. There's a lot of Beast comp for sure. Like I'm sure there's people playing Beast. There's a lot of Quillbores. Not really. 2, 4. So he's going hard Quills. 5. He's already on tier 5. He'll be scary because he'll gold stack now. Yeah, Bitcoin's still failing down. That's kind of the thing about Bitcoin right now. Like it could stabilize its move, but dude, what a fucking snipe, man. What a snipe, what a pair of snipes this guy. He hits the only dude. I'm getting rolled on this. Actually hard rolled on these rolls, dude. What is happening this game? RNG Fiesta, man. This is just like yesterday. This is trash. Like, this is good if you get it. Come on, 5. Why would you go for the Marauder on 5? I don't think that's right. But this is really good. Because you've got the scalers. You're going to, like, hard scale this. The Hydra would be good if we had a Mama Bear, but we're not there yet. Like, you buy a Hydra and just what's it? You're looking for more of something that can scale here. So Mama Bear can be good. Or you could go Bran. You have to pick one of these two. I don't think you're ever going Mama Bear. I think you're taking Bran here. Or you can roll once more to look for another carry. Take Mama Bear. Sell 2 units. What do you sell though if you take Mama Bear? You sell both of these? That would be kind of pointless. Because you're playing this for sure. Like you're wanting to scale. I think you just roll here. Grand Menagerie maybe? I don't think you freeze for Bristle here. I don't think you're ever freezing for this, are you? I really don't have a build yet. Eventually you sell these two, you try to triple the Bristle, but you're not there yet. You're just looking for cups and stuff like this with the Bran. Cups, buffs. Yeah, you're not there yet. You don't even have 3 archetypes for this yet, so how can you buy that? No, you can't do that. Double Draconoid? No. You're just waiting. You're just looking to triple this. You're just trying to get more scale on your board. Like we're in a pretty rough spot right now. Oh, this is so bad. Hit one of these, please. No, he didn't. He spiked his Divine Shield. That's a good hit. Those are good hits. That's a fucking abysmal hit. That's another abysmal hit, dude. Wow. Oh, man. Hopefully the Mama goes here. No. Am I out of this game? 5-10. Yeah, I'm out. This guy knocked me out. I think that's enough Hearthstone for one day. Lose every single roll and get high rolled. Yeah, I'm good for Hearthstone, dude. Close this game as fast as I can. You're late today. It's okay. I'm getting off soon anyways. I had to come say hi. What's up, man? Oh yeah, there's 300 plus. We're close to 400 members, I believe. Something like that. Three, 330 members right now. BTC about to dump. Yeah, like we're looking at 37.5. Two levels, 37.5 and 37, all 36. So we're gonna see. Let's see how it goes. Those are your levels that you would make a decision on today. Anyways, those are it. Yeah, they have to suspend unverified users. They have to for tax reasons. That's a good thing. I wouldn't see this as bad. Like, this is bad for me. I would see this as a good thing, man. Stabilization in these markets are going to let them actually become real markets one day. I don't think it's bad. Okay, guys, I'm getting out of here. Good day today. Nice, chill, somber day. Be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Family's in visiting from out of town, so definitely can't stay on stream too long. We have people here who've been spending the night, so yeah, we're gonna see you guys tomorrow or in Discord. I'll be here all day doing work as usual, spending time with family, doing work, same grind as always, and yeah, see y'all tomorrow. Cheers.